Despite their solid performance at the 2014 Commonwealth Games, Indian boxers are likely to miss the Asian Games, with AIBA saying that the participation of Indian pugilists in the Asiad is quote-unquote not guaranteed, as Boxing India has ignored a deadline to elect its board. Right, to give us a perspective on this matter, let's go across now to Mr. G.S. Sandhu, who's the head coach of boxing in India. Mr. Sandhu, to begin with, can AIBA really impose a ban like this on Indian boxers? Because clearly it seems unfair to the players.
A ban is put on Indian boxers' participation in Asian Games. It will be too harsh a punishment for Indian boxers.
Also joining us on this issue is Mr. Kohli, who's also a part of the board there. Let's ask Mr. Kohli there, what is the next plan of action now? Can Hockey India really get the deadline extended?
Considering the deadline, the time span that we have now, it looks very difficult for us to conduct within that deadline. And your question about whether AIBA will give us extension, I really cannot comment on that, because it is purely AIBA's prerogative to decide on that. What we can do is we can appeal to AIBA, but for that we need to come together.
All right, Mr. Sandhu, also coming back to you, do you really think the performance of Indian boxers would have been really better? Did they, had they been in a situation where they didn't have to worry about this kind of an AIBA ban?
Performance would have been much better had the conditions that were imposed because of the suspension of the boxer on Indian boxers weren't there, and our federation should have been perfect, recognized and working perfect.